Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sleepless Night, and welcome to my playthrough for Sonic Frontiers. This is a game I've been wanting to do a playthrough for a while. So, without further ado, let's begin. I'm gonna do this on normal mode. I'll do high speed style.
Uploading AI program now.
It's all coming online. The ancient secrets will be mine. Status report. Answer me!
Simulations complete. Executing protective initiative.
What? No! No!
Starfall Islands. How exciting!
You tracked the Chaos Emeralds here, right? Let's find out what drew them here.
Sonic Frontiers. Okay, we're jumping straight in. So yeah, a lot has happened. So, I like the stages in this game. You can do them as many times as you need to if you want to collect all the goodies. Now, for this game, I'm going to be trying to get all of the, red rings and all the challenges for this game. There we go. Alright, you got 3 red rings so far. You just need 1 more. There we go. I'm not sure if I got everything. Let's find out. Well, almost. So as you can see, you have 4 main goals for each level. Reach the goal, get the level with an S ring, get a certain number of rings, and collect all the red star rings. Alright, we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna get all the rings first. 150 rings is what I need. There we go. Wait, am I seriously gonna get both the other ones on my second try? Oh, it's 43 seconds. Okay, never mind. Alright, we're gonna do this one more time. 43 seconds, that's the S rank goal. Here we go. Now, in most Sonic games, you just press the boost button once and you're good to go. Okay, actually, you still have to press the boost button. Ah, dang it. So, the goal of getting S ranks is to not get hit and do it as fast as you can. Also, don't run into stuff. What the? Okay. I don't know what happened there, but that was weird. Oh, jeez. There we go. Oh, come on. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Nope. Let's try again. Alright, maybe don't get stuck this time. Come on. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Darn it! Almost had it. Okay. Almost had it. Alright. Okay. Let's try it again. Don't think it's enough. Nope, it's not enough. Okay. Come on, please let me get this one. Dang it! Oh, okay. I didn't say getting S ranks in this stage would be easy. I can't be stopped for anything. Come on. Dang it! Ugh. It's not enough. Oh, so close. Oh, goodness. Okay, come on. Sooner I get an S rank, the sooner we can move on with the story. Dang it. Yes! There we go! Finally! Okay, that's all 4 missions cleared. Alright.
Tails? Amy? Oh. Whew. Looks like I'm the only one who made it out of that. Whatever it was. Whew.
Mortal,
Ugh. Hello?
you have done the impossible. You have escaped cyberspace through your own power. You are the key.
Key, huh? Sure beats being called a rodent. Are you saying I can rescue my friends?
Find the Chaos Emeralds. Destroy the Titans. Tear down the walls between dimensions.
Yeah, okay, sure. How about a little context? Hello? Oh well. Some direction is better than none. Here we go.
Look around. Use the right joystick to rotate the camera. Find the way forward. Press left to bring up this window again. Okay. So, yeah. This is how we do it. Options. Go to Options to change settings such as the camera angle and player controls. If you find yourself having motion sickness, try using a wider camera angle, turning off blur and rotation, and turning on the center cursor. So, this here was just stage 1 of what we have to do. So, Sonic Frontiers is not like your average Sonic game. Also, just for context, I really want to say something. Can someone tell me who's voicing Sonic? His voice is very different from what I'm used to. Alright, anyway. Activate the switches. There are 3 ancient switches on the ground. Activating them will earn a reward and unlock part of the map. Alright. So the thing I picked up from there is a memory token. You need to collect a certain number of memory tokens in order to unlock certain things. Alright. Oh, I got stick drift again. Alright, now this one is really easy. 1 switch, 2 switches, 3 switches. And there we go! We have the first part of the map unlocked. So, here we are in the very first area of the game called Kronos Island. Complete challenges to reveal the map. Completing challenges will reveal the surrounding area on the map. Once revealed, the map will help in locating guardians, portals, and memory tokens. Open the map by pressing the center button. Alright, so we got this thing here. Now if you look on the bottom right of the screen, you'll see a couple of things. A 0 followed by a meter. The meter shows how many... notifications. A notification may appear when Sonic is near something new. Press down while the notification is displayed. Aids to practice the action in the training simulator. Alright, so here's the training simulator. There we go. Training simulator can be exited by pressing the center button when center button is displayed in the lower right corner of the screen. Alright. So, we've got the usual homing attack. This game, just press the square button when you're near a target. So, the thing on the bottom right, you'll see a 0 followed by a thing. The meter shows how fast Sonic is going. And the 0 represents how many skill points we have. If we go here... never mind. Alright, so we've only got options at the moment. So these guys are easy. Homing attack, homing attack, homing attack, homing attack. Alright. Pick up dropped items. When enemies are defeated, they drop various items such as skill pieces and seeds. Gather enough skill pieces and they will turn into skill points as shown in the lower right corner of the screen. These can be used to learn new skills to enhance Sonic. There we go. So, those will help activate the experience. There we are. Okay, so each time you start an island, I highly recommend you start collecting the tokens as much as you can. They're gonna be very important. Alright, we got some enemies to deal with. These guys are actually the easiest enemies to deal with. There we go. Alright. And we got ourselves a skill point. Alright, there's a thing you can do here. Alright, I don't know how to activate that thing there. There we go. Dang it, I missed. There we go. So yeah, this game offers a lot to explore. And here's our first boss, Ninja. Guardians are very powerful. They are bigger than normal enemies and have special attacks. Study their moves to find an opening. Ouch. Alright, so these guys are a little tricky to deal with. But watch this. Come at me, bro. You can parry their attacks. Ouch. Pick up the portal gear. Guardians will drop a portal gear. These gears are very important, so don't forget to pick them up. Alright. That was our first Guardian of this area. And as you can see, there is a lot to unlock. Now, here we've got a map thing. We cannot do anything about that at the moment. So the only thing we can do is move forward. Very nice there. There we go. Turn the statues to open the gate. The ancient gate seems to be locked. Turn the statue in front of the gate to proceed. So here's what we do. There we go. And that will unlock the way for us. Got another one here. There we go. That's 10 memory tokens. That's another one. Whee! Alright. Unlock skills. Sonic Cyclops skill can now be learned. Using the skill points that have been accumulated as shown in the lower right corner of the screen, go to the skills menu to unlock it. Here we go. So, our first skill is Psyloop. Psyloop, excuse me. There we go. Press and hold a triangle while moving. Now, the next one is one of my favorite skills. To use Psyloop, hold the triangle button and run in a circle. Be sure to close the circle before releasing triangle. Well, by using it in the open field, not only can rings be found, but also memory tokens and seed, perhaps a rare item as well. There we go. If you press and hold the left joystick, you'll be able, while near some rings, you'll be able to do the light speed dash. Now, the Psyloop. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. And now we've unlocked the next part of the area. There we go. Alright, we're getting close to the next objective. Psyloop in combat. Try the Psyloop in combat. Some enemies use shields to protect themselves, but Psyloop can break down their defenses. Alright! And there we go. That takes care of those guys. And we got another one of these portals.
Return to the digital dimension again. Use that gear to bridge the gap between dimensions.
Insert the portal gear. Unactivated portals can be activated with portal gears. Jump onto the portal's pedestal to insert the portal gear. So we go here, press the square button, and we can put a place.
It is not enough to make the connection. One gear will not suffice. Hunt down another target and take its gear.
It's time to fight the tower! To dodge, lock onto an enemy with R and press L1 or R1. Dodging is faster than normal Nubin and specializes in avoiding enemy attacks. When in midair, there is no need to lock onto an enemy to dodge. Alright, just hit the head repeatedly and he'll eventually be defeated. And there we go! Alright.
Use the gear as you have done before.
Will do. Man, 33 minutes in and we've already beaten 2 bosses, and we're already on stage 2. Alright. Here we go! And the portal has been unlocked.
Return to cyberspace as many times as it takes.
Alright. Let's knock out 1-2. Alright, so while you're waiting... Alright. Here we go, stage 2, and frankly one of my favorite music tracks. Whoops. So stage 2 I like and don't like at the same time. On the one hand, I do like the song that plays here. On the other hand, I'm not very fond of the fact of the time you have to use to get the S rank. Just as a general rule, don't expect me to get the S rank for the first time. Oops. Here we go. Okay, got all the red rings. I think we got all the rings we needed. Yep. Now, the hard part. Getting an S rank for this stage. You have to do it in 55 seconds. That's easier said than done. Let me show you. Yeah, see that? This is one of the hardest stages to S rank, so for your sake, I will not be wasting time trying to get an S rank. I'll do it on my own time. There we go. And we get 3 vault keys as a result. A vault was unsealed and can now be opened with a vault key. And lo and behold, we can now get our first Chaos Emerald. Better yet, we can get 2 Chaos Emeralds. Alright. Now our main goal is simple at the moment. Get the Chaos Emerald. First, there is something I gotta collect. Hello, El! I was waiting for you to come by. You missed a lot, dude. Okay, so it's up here. Alright, there's a musical note up there, but I don't think I can get it right now. Well, you missed the first 2 Guardian battles. Oh, goodness! And the first 2 stages. Good news is, you're just in time to see, me get the first Chaos Emerald. Whee! Woo! Alright, I did stage 2, but I'm not gonna S-rank it, at the moment, because that is really difficult to do. You gotta S-rank that stage in 55 seconds. Oh, that's alright, I understand. You had to work on some. Oops. Okay. And looky here, we get a musical note, which contains Planet Wisp. So at any time, we can change the song, if we want to, of course. Woo! Okay, that just takes me back here. Alright, there's a memory token here, but how do I get it? Alright. No, we haven't met Sage yet. But I think we're about to. I don't think you'll be able to meet her until you get the first emerald. And save Amy. So yeah, I've met Sage. I've played a lot of this game before, and I know a bit about Sage. Yeah, I agree with you. She is my favorite Sonic character, because she is a very interesting character. There we go. Alright. And I really love the relationship she has with Dr. Eggman, of all people. Like, usually when I think of Dr. Eggman, I really don't think of somebody who is very caring about people. Alright, anyway. Wrong button. We can now get a new skill. This is one of my personal favorites. Phantom Rush. Basically, when you reach a certain combo, Sonic will move a lot faster. Alright. I think I'm gonna do Sonic Boom next. Gather Coco to strengthen Sonic. These creatures are called the Coco. They seem to be lost. Locate their Elder and return them to him. The Elder will surely offer a reward for their return, whether increasing Sonic's speed or wing capacity. My favorite Sonic characters are Sage, Metal Sonic, Infinite, Mephiles, and Eggman. Tell me you're in any way surprised. Nah, man, I'm not surprised by this, because honestly, you've made it quite clear that you really like villains. And honestly, I can understand why. There are some villains that can be very entertaining, or straight up scary. I do like some villains for the most part. Alright, anyway. Let's just get our first Chaos Emerald. So by using the keys that we get from beating the portals, we unlock the blue Chaos Emerald. I heard you say Sonic Boom and just about had war flashbacks. Okay, did you have flashbacks about the Sonic Boom show or the Sonic Boom game? If it was flashbacks to the Sonic Boom games, I can understand why you would have war flashbacks. Because last I heard, Sonic Boom, the game, is one of the worst Sonic games in existence. For years, I thought Sonic 06 was easily the worst. Okay, honestly, I've seen episodes and clips of Sonic Boom the series, and honestly, I have to say, I like it a lot more than freaking Teen Titans Go! That's all I'm gonna say. Congratulations! From here on, Sonic is free to explore the island and gather Chaos Emeralds. Try solving nearby challenges to avoid getting lost. This will unlock more of the map and show more paths forward in Sonic's journey. Try out the jukebox. Change to the music on the islands by pressing right. I like Sonic 06, but I'm not allowed to say that or the internet will crucify me. Hey man, if you like Sonic 06, that's good for you. You're allowed to have your own personal opinion about stuff. If anybody likes Sonic 06, that's fine. If you don't like Sonic 06, that's fine. Now, if you're somebody who likes something like, say, freaking Cuties from Netflix, I urge you to seek help. If you know what Cuties is, then you hopefully know to avoid it. If you don't know what Cutie is, please, for the love of your sanity and mine, don't look it up. Do not look up Cuties. You have been warned. Okay, anyway. We also got photo mode, which I'm not going to be using. And we have action change challenges. New Coco and boost gauge upgrades. Yeah, we know about that. Okay. Alright, so here we can do this. Boom, 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 boom. And there we go. Another part of the map is unlocked. Alright. There we go. Using map markers. Set markers to mark off an area of interest on the map. Place a marker on the map by pressing the square button. Yep. Mysteries and ancient rails. As Sonic solves the mysteries on the island, locations close to each other will be connected by ancient rails, making travel more convenient. Seeds and Hermit Coco. Locate the red seeds of power and the blue seeds of defense strewn about the island. Bring them to the Hermit Coco to raise Sonic's attack and defense. Alright, so for the time being, we're not going to be able to, Here we go. Let me be clear, I do not like the Princess Elias and Sonic 06. I just like the villains in that game, and when Shadow kicks Silver in the back. You know what? That is perfectly justifiable. Well, this was during the time when everybody else thought when you mix Sonic with the real world, you automatically become crap. I can understand why you don't like Princess Elise. Honestly, what is Princess Elise's goal again? Like, what is her deal exactly? Alright, anyway. Now we can deal with this.
Amy, is that you?
Hello? Is someone there? Help me!
Hang on. Maybe messing with the ruins will fix things.
Sonic, are you alright?
Me? You're the one who's only half here.
I feel fine, but that energy that was holding me prisoner went into you.
I've been infused with weird zappy stuff before. Besides, I feel like it gave me some kind of boost.
Well, in that case, we need to get moving. If I was trapped, I'm sure Tails was too.
Good call. I'll scout around and find you later. Deal?
Deal. Be careful.
Careful? Where's the fun in that?
Okay!
You are the key. Be empowered with this technique.
Alright. We now have this ability called... well... anyway, never mind that. Okay, we need a gear. And luckily, there is a way to get one. From this boss here. Here we go! I forgot what this boss is called. There we go. This boss is pretty easy. Just wait for his arm to come down, then run up the arm through the blue rings. The red rings will push you back. Alright. Alright, 2 arms down. Okay, just 1 more and we'll be able to beat him. There we go. Come on. Sonic can climb up certain walls. Ah, jeez. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Yep, we can run up walls. Asura, that's what the boss is called. Alright. Let's try that again. I missed. Missed my chance. Come on. Bring the arm down, Asura. There you go. Alright, that's 1 arm down. Time for the next one. Two down. Alright, 1 arm left. Dang it. There we go. Okay. That takes care of Asura. Alright, so now we can get this. -3, here we go. There we go. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get more starts than that. Oh, there we go. I didn't see the end of the level for a second. Alright, 1 minute. Here we go. Whoops. Try it again. Dang it! Try again. Come on! Try it again. Dang it! There we go. Okay. All right. And with those keys, we now have access to the Yellow Emerald.
I appear to be in a digital dimension. I've employed similar constructs in my own systems, but this is markedly more advanced. Note to self, don't admit that to anyone. The amount of data stored here defies quantification. But it won't stop me from trying.
Missions and keys. Each portal has its own set of missions. Completing missions will reward Chaos Emerald Vault keys. The certain amount of Vault keys is displayed in the upper left screen, while the required to open the vault is shown on the map. Alright. Now let's make our way over to where the red emerald is. Okay, let's get ourselves the next emerald. Two emeralds down.
I guess that's one of the Titans keeping Amy trapped. Whoa!
You leave immediately.
Where'd you come from? Are you trapped too?
Do not approach the Titan.
Sorry, kid, but I've got a job to do.
If we are fortunate, it will destroy you.
Okay, I'm not taking that thing down the traditional way. I'm gonna need the Chaos Emeralds. And maybe a little bit of luck.
So yeah, the Titans in this game cannot be beaten by our own skills. Alright, so just real quick. I'm just gonna head back here real quick so I can get the music token that I missed. Might as well unlock the next part of the map. There we go! And yes, we still have a lot left to unlock. There we go. Oh, you jerk. Really hate that rolling enemy there. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and get this one as well. That one's pretty easy. Alright, I see a way to get that musical note. Well, sort of. There we go. Amy's Memory Tokens. Collect these heart-shaped items, Amy's Memory Tokens, to free Amy. Amy's Memory Tokens can be obtained by exploring the island, fishing, and with Silu. Alright. And we got one more over here somewhere. Alright, this one might be a little tricky to get. Or not! There we go! Alright. What's the next agenda? Okay, we missed a token back here. Oops. There we go. Okay. That's everything except for this. Alright, we still need 10 more of these. Alright. So we got another map thing. There it is. Oh man, it's this one. There we go! And we unlock the next part of the map. There we go! There we go. That's another one. Alright. I'm gonna get to a safe spot. Oh, jeez. Alright, we need a portal gear for this one. Purple coins. Purple coins are unique coins that are used in purple portals. Collect as many as possible and search for these hidden portals to redeem them. Oh my gosh. Got a lot of guys to deal with. Alright. Well, I guess that'll do for this episode. Next time on Sonic Frontiers, we will continue to explore the Kronos Island and unlock as many secrets as possible. But until next time, I'm Sleepless Knight. This has been Sonic Frontiers. Take care, everybody.